Last episode, we spent a few days spearfishing with Tim McDonald in southeast Queensland.
Marlin! 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 I shot it off a massive bull shark.
This episode, we head further north and find some more fish and an absolute gem of a campsite where we cook up some fresh crays. We headed north into sugarcane country, where we'd be spending a week catching up with friends over New Year's. We managed to land a few fish between some bad weather. After a couple of productive afternoon dives, we had a full esky of fish to share amongst our mates. The viz was really patchy. All the leaves of the bommies out here were holding clear water, with the rest of it being filthy. Here I shot my first broadbar mackerel. They have a firm white flesh and are delicious eating. Since we knew there was a healthy population of bull sharks up here, we were quick to call the boat over and haul bleeding fish away from us. I was lining up on a nice queenfish when this brute of a bull shark emerged under it. We spooked each other and I was happy to see it take off in the other direction. Michael and I shot our first queenfish, which are from the Coringidae family. They're an extremely fast-growing species, reaching maturity at 4 years old. They're a predatory fish that hunt in the waters above reefs and the open ocean. It's really important when cooking this fish to be careful not to overcook it or it will be really dry. Some people love this fish for smoking. Yep, that viz change is legit the difference between the eddy on the rocks and the dirty water from the running tide.
Hey, the eddy here is like 10 metres deep. Yeah, it's nice in there. Hey? That's the biggest squid I've ever seen.
Yeah, you haven't been in there yet.
I'll go in there now.
Behind the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
The fish life up here is amazing. It's standard for onshore diving near the barrier reef. Dirty water, big sharks, but lots of fish. Michael got another day out diving with a local mate and he managed to shoot this monster permit. Unfortunately, in their rush to beat the tide, they'd left the esky in the car. They decided it would be best to hang the fish over the side of the boat to keep it cool. Not such a great idea after all.
The big permit?
Yeah.
You're kidding. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Fucking have a quick look for it.
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck.
Some dog come past, break some car. I'll keep the gun in, bro. Keep it loaded. Fuck it, I'll get back in and have a look with you.
How did it come off? Do you think something ate it?
Possibly, eh? Around the boat if it's anywhere.
Mm.
A quick dive revealed two very suspicious Queensland gropers hanging out under the boat.
It's definitely a groper, eh? There's two big ones just sitting right there.
Oh, right, yeah, for sure. Like that stuff.
It was time to leave and head south again to dive with Tim.
What are we doing, Jess?
Just driving to Mount Morning, so it's been pretty windy the last 2 days. I've always wanted to climb Mount Morning. It's this awesome mountain that you can see from a lot of the dive spots that we go to off Tweed. So yeah, it'd be really cool to look the other way and see all the dive spots for a change. We'd stumbled across an absolute gem of a property. Owned by a guy in his 30s called Clancy, his property had an epic view of Mount Morning, a paddock full of horses, sheep grazing around our campsite, and one very bossy cattle dog called Dusty, who kept this farm running like a well-oiled machine.
Traffic jam.
Hello. Free packs for all. They're all scared of the dog. Look,
Hey.
look at them.
What is going on? Hello. Hello. What are you doing? Oh shit. Jesus. Going on, Jess?
Just setting up camp. This place is awesome. It's like this campsite that's got cows and horses and sheep, and we had a traffic jam coming in with like 10 horses surrounding us. We've got a fireplace and we're just about to cook up some cray for dinner. We left it in the esky though, and it's probably still frozen. Oh yeah.
Still rock solid.
Yeah. Everyone goes on about how tough it is eating healthy when you're camping. Not for us. Should we cook the crays tonight, Michael? Fire?
Yeah, put that hot plate straight over it.
Bit of garlic, butter.
Be good.
Yum. Our favourite way to cook crayfish is to split it in two, take the guts out, load it up with garlic butter and cook it slowly over the coals, shell side down, as to not lose any juice and butter. Doing this slowly stews the meat while catching the delicious smoky flavour from the fire. When it was ready, we sprinkled on some chives and dug in.
Man, amazing. Yeah, caught it, cut it in half, took the guts out, loaded it up with garlic butter, a bit of chives, salt, and a fresh French stick with butter. Amazing.
Okay, so maybe we didn't go hiking the next day. We needed a rest from all the diving and partying we'd done over the last 2 weeks. We came for one night but ended up staying here for 3. This property was just too good. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next episode where we wrap up our time in Queensland. We hike Mount Morning, the boys shoot their biggest mangrove jacks, some jewfish, and we pick up Michael's latest fish mold. Who's this, Michael?
Molly the goat.
Being patted. This is what happens when you let Dusty, the resident sheepdog, into the sheep paddock, and the owner's gone and we don't know how to get him back up. What are you going on about?
I'll keep flying in. You fucker.
Yes, got it on
Filmed
video.
it as well.